So what are some of the outlets that you're using? Because definitely because you got a lot. Like I said, you definitely got to go out there and make your own lane, make your own movement, get people just to do your own thing, not wait on anyone. But what are some of the avenues that you're using that the independent artists, listening could probably use? Maybe these guys don't have a lot of money, but they definitely, got the will and the drive and the hustle to move.
And you really put it in a nutshell, and you're going to laugh and probably not really believe it to the extent of all of this. And we're pretty much going out every single weekend. Like, I pretty much booked the whole month of December. The only reason why we're doing this downtime right now, we're getting ready to film and shoot a pilot that we're getting ready to shop to the networks. And I'm working on a big project right now. I don't want to go more into detail or let the devil hear my plot. On the real, homie, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. And to really put it in a nutshell, man, I would say 70% of my shows, believe it or not, come off of MySpace, bro. 70% of the promoters, 70% of me going to Mexico, to Guadalajara, Colima, Zapala, Mexico City. We're doing these shows out there in front of venues of 3,500 to 4 Gs. Hold on, Rhythm. Hold on. That's my little son, Rhythm. I'm on the radio, Rhythm. Hold on. He's hit me up for some money to go to the store. Hey, you got a couple right now?
Hey, this is live radio. Everyone listen. This is live radio.
I'm a single parent raising that little boy. If you go check out my MySpace, man, you'll see a little boy on there with me, and his name's Rhythm, man. That's my son, man. I've had him since he was 3 months old, man, and I have a real respect and admiration for single moms raising by themselves, because I know what it is firsthand. I'm going through it.
Well, I see. I got one, and I got help, and and it's hard.
So
I definitely feel you.
Yeah, family life gotta live, man. That's a big part of the hustle. If you're striving and you're doing it and motivated by bringing up somebody, and then God blesses you that way, sees your plight, and that's another reason why I work every weekend, man. Like I said, man, I gotta give thanks and praise, man. Especially today's Sunday, man. It's a beautiful day, and it's a blessing, man, to be out here and to be even fucking almost 20 years later after I made La Raza. This right here is the time when we were really shopping La Raza to get that deal, and actually going back in time 20 years. And today I was tripping on it, because I was like, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. It's like those 20-year span is 50s, 60s, 70s, and it's like, man, see how much music went from doo-wops and oldies to the rock and roll, classic rock, to hip-hop, the genres of music have changed so drastic, and the music game is changing so quick that's why the record companies ain't signing nobody, because they don't know where the record game is going itself, homie. Everything right now, it's crazy. It's crazy, dude.
That makes sense right there.
They're not letting nobody in, homie. They're not letting nobody in the game right now, because these guys that got their money and their big money sold up with radio and all that, they're going to keep on spending with radio to keep it going, man, and to keep that machine going. So, man, but the thing to beat that is hot records. If you're making hot records and you're making hot-ish, then that changes the games and the rules of it so drastically. Hence, records that came in and got forced in, like the Baby Bashes and the artists like that got in and got in the game by actually making catchy little songs that they knew people would dig off of and push them to radio, and without the big machine to spend a lot of money to promote that record. And you gotta understand that there's a lot of people out there that don't got that kind of dough to go promote on radio, or to go and buy you a radio man that's going to go out there and get you 88 spins on different radio stations across the country and through your market, basically, where you really want to sell records at, where you really want to try to create a fan base from. Real talk.
Yeah, man, and we appreciate that, Todd. That's what this whole show is about, man. I can't believe I got Kid Frost on the phone, man. This is cool, man. I like this, yo. You know, we know you've been in the game forever, man, but we know you still grinding. So what's new for Frost, man? What new project you got coming up that we don't know about yet?
Well, like I said, man, we're getting ready to shoot a pilot, man. We're getting ready to do this TV stuff with all the prominent Latino actors in the game. And like I said, I feel very blessed, man, to be working. In fact, while you guys are interviewing me right now, I have an actual film crew that's filming me right now. I'm with a prominent film director named Francis Dahlia that is actually filming me and putting it down, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, I definitely would like to see a TV show with Kid Frost, man. You know, we got George Lopez on the TV now. It's a big show. You know, I think it's something big that's going down with the late night. I definitely would love to see, man, a show with Kid Frost.
You got to understand, man, I live in Los Angeles. We're Angelinos over here where we live. And predominantly being Latino, which is probably a 70% predominant Latin city right here, and right in the heart of Hollywood, and we only got a show like George Lopez on. It's time for us to get our brownskins, man, on screen and start letting us see really in our city the talent that we really have underneath, you know what I mean? And what we're going to show you and paint is actually going to be grit of Los Angeles, but it needs to be, the stories of it need to be shown, because I mean, you really don't have no reality-based shows like that. And to put it in a nutshell, I think our show is a cross between, you know, Mario Puzo, The Godfather, Flash, The Wire, Flash, Bar, Flash, Training Day. You know what I mean? So it's like we got so much, and we're just gonna paint the multicultural, diverse angles of Los Angeles and show it in a different light that's never really been seen before. And if we put it together the way we want and with the team that we got, and we really got something right here. And that's an upcoming project that I'm working on. I'm also working on a mixtape right now with Swisher House, with the first Latino artist that got signed to Swisher House. His name is Little Young.
Little Young, yeah.
And
that's the homie, Little Young.
Actually doing some stuff with him right now, and he's getting ready to fly out here next week. And I'm going to have him out here for a week in the studio, and we're doing this Texas to Cali 213 to 713, Texas to California, and we're doing basically like the whole concept of what me and Carlos did almost 17 years ago with that Texas to Cali with SPM. You know me?
Hey man, I can't wait to see all that, man. I can't, you know. I've been a fan since day one almost. You know what I'm saying? I was a young kid, so definitely the first beats I started rapping on was loops of your old songs. To like La Raza. I must have did like 10 remixes to that. Definitely, man. Okay, we want to keep talking to you, man. Can you stay on the line while we play another joint and come back?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna get into this record right here. We're gonna get into this record, by the way. You know, since we got the homie Kid Frost on line, we're gonna play some West Coast sounding stuff right here. This is your boy. Tell on me. It's going down. MotaHipHop.com radio. People in the struggle.